Rome was not built in a day. Every success has a story. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Though those steps might be challenging, rough, hard, and even discouraging, but perseverance, tenacity, consistency, focus, and determination have always been tools for accomplishment. So whenever life frowns at you, don't panic and don't quit, because the journey to success has never been rosy. Set your eyes on the goal and follow the footsteps of those that have gone ahead of you. Learn from them, but be wise not to make their mistakes. Stay tuned. My journey to success.
You said there was no agreement. So let's move to the next question. How una come carry arrange am or agreed on any particular year? Or how many years you serve?
Okay. Like I said, there was no agreement. I didn't allow that. But I actually served for 6 years.
Excuse me, but you get mind though. You know agreement in writing.
Yes, because I didn't see agreement. You see, with a lawyer, even with lawyer, if it will fail, it will fail. That's one thing about me.
Okay, make I believe you.
But by and by, I served for 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but prior to that time, let me share this best experience I will not forget. I had an encounter with God.
Wow.
That helped to shape my life to what it is now. And that was 2007 September. So that thing helped me to actually become whatever I know I am and what I will later become. So, but within that 6 years, what really happened was that as soon as I saw the kind of woman that my Oga brought in, I know that this person is going to be a terror or a thorn to my flesh. So one of the days I was praying, and it was done to me that my stay in that place was due. You understand?
How? Wait, how you can conclude say your stay in that place was due?
Yes.
And how do you know that this woman will be a thorn on your flesh?
Yes, okay. The woman came in within 2 weeks. I've been there for over 5 years, and within 2 weeks, you will go to work, you come back, a lady would have a small girl for that matter, I think she was up to 20 years, will cook food, and then after cooking food, will leave the dishes and everything, and you will not even meet a remain, a crumb of that food in the house, and they will mandate you to wash plates. And I look at it, I said, how can that be possible? And then actually, I wasn't comfortable with it, and my God was not saying anything about it. And the lady's character, was, when I see this, and I know that I am long overdue there, I need to go. One of the morning, after going for morning crying, preaching, I came out. While I was preaching, somebody told me, leave. I came back, I told my God that I was not. And it was exactly 6 years. That was January 2009. I told my God that, sir, I don't think I will continue here. I think I want to go. That morning, he said, when are you going? I said to them, say, why? I said, I don't want to continue again. He thought I was joking. The young man broke down with tears. I was going to say, why are you going? See, sir, my spirit is no more here. I need to go.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. You wake up, tell your Oga,
Yes.
where you don't serve for 6 years, say you know they do again.
Yes.
I know that. What thing give you that mind?
Yeah, it might not be the best way to go. But
It
like
is
I said,
not the best
but
way
like
at all.
Like I said, at this time I have become a different person altogether. I can pray myself out. So it was in a place of prayer. A place of prayer, I had this voice speaking to me. And I told him that. But him know that I am no more the person I used to be before. He know when I had an encounter with God. So when I told him this thing, he couldn't, he wasn't himself. That day he was weeping. And I told him I'm leaving that morning. Because the instruction was I should go that morning. 6 good years.
But the truth is that I won't say that instruction, but that was not the best way to
Okay,
live.
you mean
it was never the,
if you were in my shoe.
Yeah, even if I'm in your shoe, I will not live that way.
Okay.
Look at my advice or something I think you should have done. Oga, I don't stay reach 6 years.
Okay.
There was no agreement from the onset.
Okay.
Okay, I don't feel like serving again. I think you should settle me. You give your master time. See, businessmen don't have cash.
Okay.
I'm a businessman. sometimes I don't have cash, not that I don't want money. So you need to tell me if you feel because there was no agreement, okay, and we come in to terms that see, okay, it's time I settle this guy. You need to tell me that, okay, we will agree that, okay, give me 3 months, let me settle you.
Yeah.
Still work with me. I think that was that should have been the best way to leave your boss. Okay, notwithstanding, were you settled?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I was not settled, but it wasn't the best way of settlement. But I didn't blame him. I will blame situations, because before then, the young man started going to China. So his first trip to China, he went with his friend. So, but before they traveled, I was the one that brought samples of we were dealing with ladies' shirts, ladies' wear then at Badogo. I was the one that brought the samples. So I go to Yaba, if I see a sample I like, I will buy it. I will tell him, sir, I'll just write a note. When you reach there, do this one like this, remove this one, add this one. And he listened to me for the first time. And then when he got to China, he went with a friend, and he actually paid a ticket for that young man. So that the young man will be in China. So anytime he want to buy goods, he will send him on. The guy will ship in for him. But after selling that first batch, my guy said, okay, no need of paying a ticket and visa again, going back to China, since I have somebody there. Now, let me send him money. My guy sent money, and this young man left the company from where they bought the cloth and went to make the cloth in another company where he will probably make his own gain. And then upon getting there, they did rubbish, nonsense, different from what, the samples and everything. Eventually, the market came, and then unfortunately, when the market came was when one particular government chairman came up, and then he wanted to use he broke the area we were doing business. And then the market came, that was around November that year, and then the market came, not the skate, no Caribbean skate and all those shirts. Skate we sold for 1,002. We hawked them along the road inside the market because the shop was broken, so nowhere. We were shuttling the goods from house with the car, from house to the car park, and then from there we carry bundle. You see me, I would dress on ladies, his ladies' cloth now. Use nylon to create breast, and then wear ladies' cloth, and then wear skate, and was going about hawking it in the street.
Wait, after the break, because I won't understand now, this kind of thing they carry people go village.
Honestly.
So as the market come, no be wetin una expect now una see.
Yes.
During that the same process or period, they come break where una stay.
Yes.
A
So it was really bad then.
Okay.
So
that? Sorry, I'm cutting you short.
Okay.
Was that the actual reason why does that play any role for you to decide to quit?
No, not at all. Not at all. I wasn't even thinking about that one then. My fear was the lady that came in. I don't want her to rubbish my service of years with her attitude and character. There is something you will do that time. They will forget your service of years. I just told my Oga, 6 years person should be settled now, that I don't want to continue again. You understand? So, after then, the skates, the products we sell for 1,500, 1,200, 1,800, we barely sell them. We even beg customers to buy them at 500, 600. Because the whole money was already in the goods now, and there was no way to display them. The house was filled with, imagine when you open one bell, 7,000 pieces of cloth in where we're living in a room and parlor.
So, wait, your guy talk to that person wey buy this thing, be waiting. It relates to the guy waiting the sub for country.
Okay, waiting in one person wey dey China. He waiting one talk, he go just dey tell you sorry, say no, say the thing be like that. But because almost all the thing we brought at that first batch, all of them were hot cake in the market. So if it was that very from that same first company, no problem. Even from the house, people will be coming to the house to carry them bundle, those that have shop, because it was those that were in the market that were coming to buy from, because the market was fire. So at the end of the day, the thing didn't go well. From the man was already on a shortage. Okay. There was no money. So when I look at the whole thing, not as if he wanted to settle me that he wouldn't have bought. For him, how can I remove so money with so loss and so on? He only told me to go. That is after much plea that I didn't accept. Even called my elder brother. My elder brother came, I told him, if you want to come and serve, come and continue from where I stopped for me. I am done. By then, his elder brother brought me to that place, has traveled to South Africa. He called me from there. He said, Chinedu, what is the problem? I told him, sir, remember what I told you one fateful evening near the well? Because that was where we talked that day. That if I cannot serve your brother, that nobody again will serve him. That I think I am from this point I am done. The man said, okay, no problem. Called his brother, said, give him transport, let him go to the village. Maybe when you want to settle, you come back.
Okay. So finally now, because this is your story, people supposed to learn from this story.
Yeah.
Because the way you share this story now, something wey go make person understand some certain things about real life story. Because this one no be say this one na the one they act, they no act am. As e dey, now you just point to us.
Yeah.
So finally now, I wan know, your oga finally give you something.
Okay.
Because you never mentioned that one. Let's say you dey dodge am.
No. There is nothing to dodge. Like you said, it's life experience. There are things that happened to me, not a fair tale. So what happened is that day, when the man was begging me with tears, but my mind was already made up. So he gave me only 5,000 naira to go. So 5,000 couldn't lead me anywhere to the east. I just branched over to one of my uncle's place and stayed there. So after about 2 months, or I can't be certain about the period, but the thing lasted. Before one of the days, by then I had already left the Balogun to Mandelas, staying with some friends, hustling, they're coming out, they're going. I wasn't doing much. The much that I could do is to carry my megaphone in the morning, go to markets, was preaching everywhere about Christ and so on. In the evening, I would go, afternoon, I would go to my friend's shop and stay there and so on. You know, one of the day he called me and said that I should do because I want to see me. So I went to Balogo. Him and his friend, they took me to Mr. Biggs at Marina. It was Mr. Biggs at Marina there. There, he began to tell me, I know how this one happened, I know how that happened, that he didn't plan it this way, but since I come like this, that what matters is you serving your God very well and then your God praying for you, blah, blah. You know those stories now that those that would want to settle with tell. Finally, he gave me 100,000 naira after 6 years. But I connected it with joy. You understand? It was even the elder brother that later called and was raging. Say, even if you wanted to give me 100,000, should it be in Mr. Bialis? What he's saying is go and eat it. They should have done that, even if you cannot take the boy to the village. The elder brother was still telling me this one, and the family people, they were not happy the way he did it. He said, even if he wanted to settle me, maybe the money is not much. At least do it in the house or in my village. But if you cannot go to my village, not in the, what he said is God. The man now said that don't worry, that it shall be well with me. The elder brother was the one that told me this.
But point there for waiting that elder brother talk.
Yeah,
normal. You're not supposed to take your boy to a Mr. Beast to settle him. Yeah. And then it does not happen anywhere. One, he's supposed to. You said he's supposed to call your people at home.
Yes.
Or take you to the village to settle you. Or even if he's not settling in the village, he's supposed to bring your people to his own house. And I don't know how to say it. Everybody will sit and he will talk to you and settle you, even if it's 50,000 or 1 night. Not to settle you at that, Mr. B. It was very, very
wrong. That was.
But maybe he has his own reasons.
Yeah, his reason is bad friends, maybe bad advisor. You know, if he has asked the right person, they would have told him what to do. You understand? But this idea of he just pray for you, my brother, it doesn't work. There is no prayer you will pray for somebody you didn't give anything. At least there must be somewhere to start. But in my case, my time with God made me, I didn't really feel bad. I have heard God talk to me. I'm going to bless you. So I was going with that. So whatever I was doing then, for me, was just fulfilling of obligation. I knew that God was going to, do something better than that. So I accepted the faith with all joy, without murmuring, without any grudge. And then with that money, I entered Mandelas. Before you know it, no house now, no brother, no uncle, nothing. I was just staying with friends. From there, I was eating. Before you know it, the money I take and chop food. Oh, man go work now. You go
so the whole 100,000 now come.
I first of all bought some piece of shirt. Was sampling in my friend's shop, but the shirt didn't even help. It didn't sell. So if I come to that, I sell one. Oga, we go enter motor go come now. I go buy battery for my megaphone. I go, from there, the money went. We started the real hustling. We started
from zero again.
From there.
But you at least you don't share your lessons. Now, what are your advice? And what are those things you benefit during your service here?
So Like I said, going to serve has really helped to shape my life.
Wow.
I learned a lot of things.
Wow.
Apart from encountering God during the service, then there are many, many things. At least, like I said, I can survive anywhere. Many challenges has come after then. If I know if I still carried the mind I had when I was in the village, I may not be able to come out of them. But because I have come to Boye, gone through hardship, gone through hard things, you know. So when those problems come, I was like, you know, they became, it wasn't a really big deal for me. You understand? Going to Boye, for me, really helped to shape my life. It made me strong. It made me who I am. It made me admit many things.
So your advice to the younger generation is that they should serve.
Yes. If you come up as a young boy in your family, you see that the hope of going to school, like your other person, is not there, and then to some extent, I do prefer that somebody go to learn handwork. Are you getting me? Mm-hmm. But everybody will not go to learn handwork. Then if you think you have this business interest in business, buying and selling, and then but you don't have money, your family don't have money as to you go learn 2-3 months and they will give you money to go and start up your own. There is no wrong going to serve somebody.
Wow.
There is nothing wrong. It is in fact, for me, it is like going to school. You know, you master it. It's just like somebody going to university for 4 years, mastering something. You go to, see, the fact is that no matter how somebody go to school and start business, it cannot be as good as somebody who has gone to serve for 6 years. Their experience, the business will not be the same thing.
You did sure?
Even though you have the you have the certificate. Sure? Yes, it will tell in the business.
But yes. That's true.
Yes, you may be more right. you may be more documented and so on. But in times of experience, the person that has gone to serve
will do better
than you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now don't hear them.
That's my idea.
Say you no get money. Say your people, unfortunately, you no get money to train you for university, and there's no way to survive. If you have the opportunity to learn from somebody, you better serve and learn from that person, because at the end of the whole thing, your life will be changed. Even if at the end the person didn't settle you, the experiences and the lessons and everything you learn from that business will still change your life if you want to be useful in your life. Okay, so any other thing you want to add to this great show?
Yeah, like I said, it's very good experience for me.
Wow.
It's very good experience for me. But there is something I want to let people know, especially among the ogas. This idea of somebody coming to serve after years, and then you prefer to just say prayers than giving somebody something. Yes, prayers is very good. Prayer, very, very good, vital, something there, but there must be somewhere to start from.
God bless you.
There must be somewhere to start from.
God bless you.
I have seen people who will tell people, even if Oga no say to me, I beg, make Oga say to me and still pray for me. The child will do better. And when your children, when your boy, someone that serves you is doing better, is doing well, you're already doing well. Because nobody knows tomorrow. I have seen cases where somebody served after serving, the Oga settled him or did not settle him, by and by. The Oga will have business issue. He will be the one carrying the family. I have seen one, I can, even if not that is, I would have mentioned names of people that after serving, some of them Oga did not settle them, but by and by, they did well in business. God helping them, they did well. They were the one carrying their Oga and the family. You get me? So I will advise Ogas, at least, no matter what, try to settle the person that's serving. Every
Oga where they watch this thing, and I don't hear them. Anyhow you was, settle your boy, because you don't know tomorrow. No be say person serve you go carry person picking after 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, some people 10 years. In a Korea story, how it sound for your ear, in a Korea too. They tell them, as in I don't want to talk nonsense with my mouth. You know, they tell the person nonsense story, tell and say one story or the other, say this or this. At the end of the 7th year or 8th year, you go tell and say, nah, I'm a child 10 pairs of slippers. Nah, I'm a child 15 pairs of the other one. I beg, try settle your boys. Because if it's better for that boy, it's done better for you. I beg. My people, now don't hear from Mr. Chinedu, now he don't share his experience to us. Just calm down. next week, we'll be inviting a special guest that will still share his own experience to us. And always remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Mr. Smart Comedy 1. Always remember to share, like, and comment. I love you.